Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 30 of the May Daily Draws. And as we start a new week, let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Hidden Realm, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is the Three of Swords. And this is often seen as a very negative card. I like to think of it as more not always pleasant, representing something that's not necessarily fun or pleasant or nice to experience. Because it's about pain, it's about anguish, it's about the thoughts in our minds that causes pain and memories of things that have hurt us, things that have happened that affect us mentally and emotionally. And recently there's been a lot of things going on that would fit into that. And I know there's a lot of people around, me included, that have struggled with some things. But threes are also to me about growth. And while the experience may not be entirely pleasant, we're dealing with a lot of hurt, we're dealing with a lot of grief, a sense of loss, or all these kinds of things that we deem as negative, if we want to term it as that. To me, they're just experiences of life. And three's about growth as well, and we can grow through these times if we approach them in the right way. And one thing I'd like to say is that if something happens and you have that memory of anguish, or you have that thought of pain or upset, and particularly if you're an empath and you feel the situation, things going on in the world, things going on in your life, let me say that it indicates that you care. It indicates that you have feeling, you have emotion, you have a sense of what's right and what's wrong. And that in itself is a positive sense that you're human. You're not a cold robot. You're a human that's reacting to situations, and it's natural. It's perfectly normal to feel this way. And being able to work through this and move forward is where the growth comes in. Doing it, finding a way through, is where the growth comes in. It doesn't mean that it doesn't affect us anymore, but we know how to react to it. We know how to take that and let it lead us to something constructive and that will help to nurture growth and change for the better. It's where we leave it unresolved. It's where we try and suppress it, where it can eat away at us. So acknowledging it, accepting it, embracing it even, and working through it is probably the best way to approach this. Now, there may be a moment where you don't feel able to do that, and you will push it down for a bit and almost go into sort of denial, and you'll try and carry on. And for a time, that may be the way you cope with it, but to do that permanently may not be the best approach, because it'll just still be eating away. But maybe for a slight pause, you need a breather. We can't be dealing with all these intense things continuously too much. So, maybe we need to sit with it a while and then work through it, and then try and move to something else, put it away for a bit, and then go back to it a bit later and work through it. But these times are opportunities for growth, for development, for change in ourselves and in situations around us. If something happens, and it may maybe help us to fight for social change if something's happened that's affected us in this way. So, working through these, dealing with the wounds, bringing the healing, all part of growth, moving forward. And there may be a scar left there permanently as a reminder. It's healed, but there's a reminder, and it's a reminder of what we have been through and what we have worked through and overcome. So they're like little, almost trophies of victory, the scars on our hearts and minds, that we had this situation and we worked through it. So as we start this week, if there's any way that we're feeling in this way, let us have the confidence to know that we can grow through this and move through it. So let's very quickly see what oracle card we get. Milk and butter. Abundance. We can get to that place of growth and abundance. We can get to that, that land of milk and butter and honey and all that kind of thing, and all the things that we need, and the healing that we need as well. So have hope that there's a way through, and let's just keep going. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow for day 31, last day of the month, isn't it, tomorrow? Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.